Here we go. It feels a bit crazy to think that this is what our kitchen currently looks like, and we thought we'd nailed it, but builders just said it's not going to work. Look at this. They have fully made the opening for the doors. Hello everyone. So this is future Luke starting the vlog that you guys are going to see where this kitchen looks very different. This is the most exciting update video ever. So strap yourselves in. I'm going to kickstart things by what the kitchen looked like before, and then I'm going to end it with what's happened in a week. So I really hope you guys enjoy this, but without further ado, here goes. This is our kitchen packed up. So we've got the little plastic tubs. These are like immediate food supplies that we might need, but all of this is just, but yeah, it's the kitchen. We've got Maggie's little food storage here. This is bacon stuff. We've got the bin, recycling bin, and then just more kitchen stuff that we need in there. That's like immediate stuff. And then this is our temporary kitchen. So up top we've got bowls, plates, side plates, we've got a little chopping board, some cleaning stuff, Maggie's treats, an essential kitchen towel. This little IKEA thing has come very in handy. It's a bit of a tight squeeze, but it's fine. We've got cutlery, glasses, tea, coffee, juice, and then underneath we've just got like instant noodles, rice, pasta, my protein stuff for the gym, a frying pan, a saucepan and a colander, and then I picked up these yesterday in Home Bargains, and just some air fryer liners just so we can kind of avoid having to give the air fryer a bit of a scrub, which we're going to do all of our cleaning in the bathroom. And then we've just got some bread, some pasta, some avocados. We're going to have those for breakfast this morning. And then biscuits and tea and Maggie's little feeding mat and some kitchen towel. And then my bedroom is housing quite a lot, to be honest. It's got all of the other kitchen stuff in and my coffee machine in there as well. So it's literally nearly 8 AM, and then I feel like I just want to take a minute to just enjoy the calm and stillness of the house before everything kind of goes a bit crazy. I think I've spoken about this before. I just feel very unsettled when I know people are coming and going in the house. It's a weird thing. Let me know if you've got the same kind of feeling, but you know when you've got like people expecting them to arrive and you feel like you can't settle. I bet it's going to be like that every single day, and I know it's such a privilege, but I think I'll get into the swing of things. I just get really jittery when I know everything's kind of happening at a time and people are arriving and coming and going. But yeah, it's gonna be fine, I'm sure. Okay guys, it is 11:13. The builders have just left to get some provisions, and I think they're gonna get an early lunch. But here we are. Yeah, I can't believe how much they've done in such a short space of time. It's absolutely insane. Look at this. So they're really clean. They've got all of their bits and bobs here. They're using the kettle, which is nice. I'm honestly blown away about how quickly they've done this. It's just amazing. So yeah, full kitchens, like you really get an idea for space now, seeing everything ripped out, and obviously the doors are going to go right there, which is just amazing. We've just had them confirm the glazer is coming tomorrow, and this is the current kitchen here. So I've just messaged the chap to come and hopefully collect it soon, so he can repurpose all of this. So we've got obviously the cooker hood and everything here. So yeah, fingers crossed this will be out either today or tomorrow, and then they've got all of the space to get all of the tiles up and start with the demo work. Okay, it is the end of day one, and I've got a pink hue because I feel like the builders are just amazing. They are so good. So they put dust sheets up. I know that's like pretty much like a standard thing. Let me just unzip it. But we've just been so impressed. Are you guys ready? Here we go. This is our kitchen after day one. So they've literally done this, and it's 4:15 in the afternoon. So in around 8 hours, they've completely removed the old kitchen, which is stacked here, ready to be collected in the morning. And then all of this is going to be coming up, but they've ran into a bit of, well, the previous owners, that they've just laid the old floor tiles on top of the old tiles. They didn't remove the previous tiles, which are those ones there. They might even be original, potentially. Not sure. But yeah, they've obviously dug as much up as they can. But this is where I'm getting very excited. Look at this. So, this would have been an old fireplace, because you can tell we've got the lintel here, and then this is essentially old concrete, I'm going to guess. So, original brick, original lintel, new brick, I'm going to guess. It's quite tricky to show you with the countertop here, but yeah, how incredible. Honestly, I just said to Zara, like, how nice is the exposed brick? I think it looks really cool. But yeah, as they said, obviously all of this is getting knocked out and the lintel will remain at the top, so you won't really see that much of it. And obviously with the new tiles we've got are stunning. They're so, so nice. So yeah, I absolutely love this. I think they've done such a good job. But yeah, fully ripped out kitchen from day one. I mean, how amazing is that? Very, very happy indeed. Obviously we've still got the boiler, which is good. And then yeah, all of this is going to be free. There's going to be no cabinets up here, just some really nice open shelves, just to allow much light in as possible. And there's going to be a full run of units all the way along. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm going to leave this back door open just because I feel like I can get some air in here. Maybe I can actually just open these instead. So yeah, day one done. So this is day 2 of Project Kitchen, and my jaw is literally on the floor. I don't know how they've done so much. It's absolutely insane. So they have fully made the opening for the doors, which is just remarkable. Like, I cannot believe this. It feels phenomenal. So they've obviously boarded it up for privacy and security, so we're not going to have any foxes come in. They've been really working their magic today on the floor tiles because we've actually, well, we've hit a bit of a block with them. This is where your contingency comes in when you're doing a build and a project, because we obviously were quoted for the removal of the tiles, expecting them to just be on the ground floor, and they're not. They are tiles that have been laid on top of all tiles on top of all tiles, so a bit of a shame, but these things happen. We weren't to know. The builders obviously didn't know. I'll show you how much clearance we've got now. So this is where our skirting boards were, and this is how much gap we've got, like nearly well over a thumb gap, which is just incredible. So yeah, I feel like we're getting some extra height in here. The ceilings feel a little bit more taller. But yeah, all of the chimney breast is now fully exposed, which is just fantastic. So that's now ready to be fully knocked out with a lintel, which is just crazy. Other things to note, all of the rubble and brickwork is going to be removed, which is very exciting. We have the skip coming tomorrow. They're so clean, these builders, like they just are brilliant. Look how they leave all their tools. Just fantastic, just literally chilling, brilliant. We also just had the glazer come round to talk about the roof. So my understanding is that the plastic is obviously going to be fully removed, and then they're gonna do 2 individual glass panels resting on a new structural frame, because we're not entirely sure that this wooden frame that we have is either water damaged or, you know, probably not the most safe to house glass. So yeah, that's pretty much progress for today. I mean, it's just phenomenal. I don't know how they're doing so much. It's just crazy. But look how well they've protected outside as well. We've moved all of the plants. I'm probably going to move these as well, just to put them in the back of the garden, give them a nice little water. But these are our bricks, so we're going to be actually repurposing these bricks to brick up that slight part of the doorway, and then obviously the windows stay in there. But yeah, that's how the outside is looking. I don't know if the doors are going to be this height or if they're going to be slightly smaller. I imagine they will be. I would love doors that height, but I don't think they're going to be that tall, just because I think doors that tall would be thousands, and we haven't paid thousands for doors. So I don't quite know the full height of them, but I think they'll be roughly that height. So yeah, they've fully protected it all out of here. So far, I'm really, really impressed. Like, having builders, like, everyone just seems to be arriving on time, which is just brilliant. They're arriving, they're really, like, positive and excited. We had the stone worktop guys come today and show us loads of samples, and we've chosen a beautiful quartz. It's a Catleugh quartz with a nice gold, slight marble vein through it. Very, very slight. So yeah, that's exciting. So we've got those guys coming round. It feels a bit crazy to think that this is what our kitchen currently looks like, but I know it's got to get, well, I know it has to get worse before it gets better. So yeah, that's the end of day 2. Okay, it is day 4 of Project Kitchen, and we've had some we've had some issues, I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully things that are rectifiable, but things that we kind of didn't anticipate arising. So currently in our house at the moment, Maggie's just here, she's just chilling. She's literally just had a very lovely walk this morning, and we've got 4 builders and 2 electricians in our house at the moment, all downstairs working their magic. However, yesterday we had a bit of a, well, let's just say a realization. Our builder basically, on the morning of day 3, I thought it would be a good idea to print off the plans for the kitchen and essentially like sellotape them on the wall. so we could kind of get an idea of the spaces, the layout and dimensions. Sorry, I feel like I'm stuck. Yeah, come in. Oh. This is what I mean about when you're doing a project. Sorry, that you've got to just, I love when people can be off-site and you have a project manager. We didn't need a project manager just for something.
Not when you've got me.
It's a big space, but it's like we're not doing anything huge, so obviously we're living through it. Again, absolutely fine, but it just means when builders and electricians need decisions, you need to just pop down, pack. It's fine, it's absolutely fine. So, sorry, we were just giving the electrician the pinpoints of where we wanted all of the plug sockets. Tip number 1, and I put a little poll on Instagram, get more plug sockets than you think you'll need because you'll thank yourself for them. Anyway, the difficulties we had today came in the form of our kitchen layout. Sorry. Nothing big, just basically having to essentially do a remeasure, and our kitchen's currently on a lorry and it's going to be delivered to us in less than a week. Far from ideal. We had a measure from the kitchen supply company, Magnet, and it hasn't added up, which is kind of annoying because we measured and remeasured and we don't know how it's happened, but essentially we've ended up with nearly an extra metre of allowance that we didn't have. So it's a good thing because it means that we can have a separate appliance of a tumble dryer and a washer. We were going to go for a combination one, and people have kind of been saying that they aren't the best, so it's good that we've got additional room. It's better to have more than less. But then we've also run into a bit of an issue where we've got something in our kitchen called a bulkhead, which is where our staircase kind of protrudes into the kitchen ever so slightly in a corner. I'll show you guys on screen. Essentially in this corner here there is a bulkhead, and it has caused a bit of a conundrum for our kitchen designer through 3 revisions, and we thought we'd nailed it, but the builders just said that it's not going to work. So I need to go back to the kitchen company today and go and have a meeting and kind of figure out what we're going to do because the kitchen's arriving. So we're going to have to get that unit delayed, but it's how delayed it's going to be and if it's going to cost. So yeah, there's been a couple of additionals and things that we haven't quite contemplated, but progress is amazing. When all of the team leave for the weekend, I'll give you guys a full run through of everything because it's looking amazing. But all of the builders have left now. It's just the electrician downstairs. They've given full reign of the kitchen, so he's just going to work his magic. And yeah, we're having outdoor lights fitted. It's very exciting indeed. I feel so bad for Maggie. She's actually fine. Like, she's so chill now because look at her. She's so chill.
She gets to spend her whole day.
Yeah. No, you spend your entire day with us, Max. Just chilling on your bed. Yeah, we're walking her really early in the morning, so she's nice and tired while the builders are here. I'm chatting to someone online who's currently having a kitchen extension and first floor extension, so they're living through it like they've got no bathroom, like it's really hard for them. And we've just been chatting about having a temporary kitchen, and I'm like, do you know what, it's actually not that bad. Could be a hell of a lot worse, so we're feeling quite positive, still quite upbeat. Week 1 could be going a lot worse, but so far, touch wood, it's alright. It is the end of week 1 of Project Kitchen and we've got major progress going on, honestly. I feel like when it comes to the electrician, the progress is definitely less because it doesn't look like a lot's been done, but electrics takes so long. So let me show you. So all of these are now our markings for wall lights. So we obviously mark them out for the electrician to put them on the wall. And then we're going to have an LED strip that's going to run all the way along for a shelf. So it's not going to be like a bright LED strip. It's going to be a really nice, just lovely, warm glow, should we say. So they've been dug out. Then we're having spotlights put in the ceiling. So they've all been channeled out as well. Obviously, the chimney breast is pretty much staying as it is. Nothing's happened on that today. And then we've added more sockets for more plugs. This is for the fridge freezer, and then we've got 2 more plug sockets here. So we've got 7 in total. And then we've also had more electric channeling out of here. So we've got another plug socket down there and a wall light, and then same wall light and plug socket down there too. And then we're also having a new 4-way flick switch here. So it's going to be 4 switches to toggle, and they're going to control the wall lights, the shelf lights, the undercupboard lights, and the outdoor lights. So yeah, and then all of the electric work is going to be running on the bottom, and then also this is going to be for the pipe work as well for the radiators, because this radiator is gone and we're popping a new plug here for a pantry. So yeah, really great progress. Considering this has all been done in a week, I am very, very happy. And yeah, they are going to enjoy their weekend well and rest. I'm back again on Monday morning. Okay, so it is week 2, day 2. So we are officially 7 days into the build, but in the second week of install. And guys, we've come up against some challenges. Challenges that kind of we didn't really anticipate, but also things that we've really learned. And I just feel like I'm learning so much during this process. So let me show you where we're at. And we also please appreciate how tidy our builders are. All of the contractors who've came in are just amazing. So we have added the electrics. I'm saying the royal we. It's not the royal we at all. It's fully the builders. So we've had the electrics popped into this side of the wall, and they've added the plasterboard into this wall as well. So we've got this, which is the mains electric. So this is going to control the cooker and also all of the lights in the kitchen. And then we've got a second power outlet here, which is hopefully going to allow access for some appliances to be away in cupboards that we can use, like a microwave. We'll obviously make sure that the door is open. So they've added some plaster edging on the chimney breast, and they've also filled out the chimney breast as well. So that's now essentially one solid structure, same as on this side. So we've now got 2 pillars, and that is such a substantial opening. I feel like these aren't exciting changes, but these are structural things that really now are starting to take place. So as you can see, we've got brilliant opening now for the cooker, and we've had some exciting things arrive as well. So obviously the steel is in, and now we've got all of the holes for the spotlights. We've also got the cables hanging down too, so they are there. This is just some patching up work that they had to do, but obviously the whole ceiling is going to get replastered. So we're going to go for 8 spotlights in total, 4 on one side and 4 on the other. Now this wall was the headache wall, and it still kind of is the headache wall. So we have the 3 wall lights, 1, 2, and 3, and those lights are going to be for some illuminating of a shelf, which is then going underneath. And then this is where the shelf is going to go. It's going to be really difficult to kind of show you guys, but this is the thick solid shelf with an LED strip, so that's going to go through, and it's got a driver on it. So essentially, if there are any issues with the LED strip, it will just be a simple case of taking the wood shelf off and replacing it. So that'd be really easy, although there shouldn't be any issues. And then we've got plug sockets. So we've gone for 3 plug sockets on this wall, double plug sockets with USBs on 2 of them, so that's really great. Plus obviously additional plug sockets down below on 2 for the washer and the tumble dryer. All of the pipe work has been popped in as well, so we've now got the mains moved, so the hot water tap and the cold water tap are here ready for the sink. I'm not gonna lie guys, this wall has proven to be a very, very difficult wall, because the design of it was changed very last minute, and we've had some new plans popped over on this wall, and I've taped them up. But effectively, if you look at this plan up here, I kind of had to draw it to show the builders. We were out by a meter. We had an additional meter that the kitchen planner hadn't accounted for. I don't know how it's happened, but it means that everything's kind of like shifted over, and we've ordered an additional tumble dryer. A bit of a curveball that we weren't anticipating to happen, but these things happen and we learn how to navigate around them. Other exciting things, because the door frame is going to be slap bang in the middle, and obviously we've got worktops on either side and units, the door had to come in slightly, but not by much, as you can see. So this was the original cutout for the window, and they've only had to really add some bricks on this side and this side, so not much. So it's gone from 1800 to 1500, so 30 centimeters, 15 on each. Not the dream, but it's still going to be lots of natural light and more than what we had previously. Also very excitingly, if I can open this, which I should be able to, there we are. They've bricked up where the door was. So that's now a windowsill, and they used the old bricks from the house where they knocked out over here. So all of the bricks are actually the original bricks, we've just repurposed them. So it allows that seamless blend for the old and the new. And they've added a window ledge as well. And then that is going to be ready for the window. Obviously this window is coming out as well in due course. All of the electric works are now channeled into the floor as well. So we've got the wall lights on there. Radiators have arrived today too. And then we've also got more pipe work going here, ready for the radiator going on that wall. And all of the cabling too is channeled in. So not exactly like super exciting updates visually, but structurally and mechanically very exciting, because we now have gas and power. We have a bit of a pivot with the cooker. I feel like I haven't really spoke about that. Basically, I grew up using electric, and then when I moved to London, my mum decided to redo her kitchen. She'd been saving for years, and we got a gas cooker. And then I moved to London, and we used gas pretty much in every home I was ever in, bar university halls, which was electric, I think just for safety reasons. And I love gas. I feel like gas is just more intuitive. You can see the flame. I actually had to use Zara's aunt and uncle's kitchen last night because obviously we don't have one and I had to film a job. So I was doing a really lovely like pasta recipe, used their oven. It's actually gonna be very similar to the oven that they've got. I just loved it. I feel like we've made the right choice. The reason we did that is because originally we were gonna go for an electric oven, and they were gonna have to update the fuse board because this is such an old home. The current switchboard just wasn't a capacity for how much voltage an induction range cooker and electric oven needed. So we've gone for a gas hob, but an electric fan oven. So that's very exciting. So yeah, other than that, nothing else to report really. So I think I'm actually gonna leave this here. So this is officially day 7 of the build, and I cannot believe how much has happened in 7 days. Realistically, actually only 5 days, because they've had the weekend off, which is crazy to think. So yeah, I really hope you guys have enjoyed this first installment. I'm actually flying to Berlin tomorrow for a job. So Zara's gonna be manning the fort, and I kind of feel really guilty, but I also know she's gonna be amazing. So I'm gonna leave a vlog camera with her and she can film some updates, only if she wants to and if she can. But yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll be able to show you more when I'm back in week 2. So thank you so much. It feels an absolute privilege, such a privilege to be able to like share this experience with you guys, and also just to be able to do this. It's like a dream come true, and it means the world. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all very soon in another update. Take care. Bye for now.